You're not recording.
Yeah, no, I am. Here she comes.
Oh my god, dude, she slammed it.
Wow.
Why would you hit my car? You did that to the front of my car.
Oh, yeah?
What's funny? That's my new car.
Usually when you rear end people, that's not how this works. It's okay. I'm going to call the cops real quick. But yeah, you're saying that I hit you from behind.
No, you hit me in the front of it. Remember when I was at a red light? You went in front of me and hit my car.
Oh, yeah?
How'd you do it? Huh?
Man.
They have street cameras. I hope you know they have street cameras. Oh, are you listening to me? I'm the one you hit.
Let's just let the law work it out.
This video has a Lamborghini. People love Lamborghinis. A crash. People love crashes. And a Karen. People love Karens. Her name's not really Karen, I'm sure. Karen is a designation we give to people that just can't function in normal society, right? They can't react to a human interaction or like a situation that's seemingly normal to everyone else without losing their top and going full retard. So you've got Karen who comes on and seemingly rear ends the back of this guy Matt in his Lamborghini, right? Matt pulls off into the gas station, and then this woman just comes up and goes nuts on him.
Probably move the car from thing and I'll call the cops for you.
Look this. You are here and she can shoot. You see?
Do you have where it went in or where she drove into it? Or?
You look. You were here and she can look. You see?
And everyone like sets her on fire. Clearly, like she rear ends. It almost looks like she rear ends, and I think she does rear end the Lamborghini on purpose. Poor Matt in his Lamborghini. Rarely do you feel bad for people with Lamborghinis, but now you do because this girl's going nuts on him after crashing into his Lamborghini. Goes, gets the gas station footage, says, look at this. She rear-ended my car. What a terrible person. What a bad driver. Right? Or is it? Or is it? Is there more to the story? And you know what? It turns out there was more to the story. Another video crops up, which is just nonsense for a minute, but it shows our hero, our person that we feel sorry for, Matt in his Lamborghini, either blowing through a yellow, I don't know the color of the light. Let's just say from the motions that I see from everybody else, I would say the light was probably red or a long yellow which turned red before he went through. This, I have no proof of this, but just judging from everyone else's responses to the light, the car stopping, the bike coming across the intersection. All of this points to like the fact that the light was changing, but nice guy in a Lamborghini who happens to think he's in a rush decides that he's not going to wait for that light and he's just going to go right through it. I don't know if he made contact. This is all coming from the responses, and it does look like, or does not from the visual, but it does sound like from the reaction and the response that he did hit Ms. Karen's car. Now, what happens when you hit a Karen's car?
How'd you do it? Huh?
Man,
they have street cameras. I hope you know they have street cameras. Oh, are you listening to me? I'm the one you hit.
Let's just let the law work it out.
She freaks out. And now, I'm not one to care. Like, because if you think rationally now, if you're like, all right, this is what I would do if I was her. I would have also then ran the light to go stop this person and get their information because he did just strike my car. She didn't respond as well. She clearly just got her Audi and said, the response to this guy hitting me and bouncing into traffic over there, and if the traffic starts moving, I may never catch him. The only rational response is for me to rear end him. And that's what she did. She rear-ended him. But we didn't see the beginning. We just saw him completing the turn, coming to a complete stop and being like, oh, that guy was at a complete stop. She rear-ended him, came over, went nuts on the guy and said, like, you hit my car, you hit my car. And we're like, he didn't hit your car, lady. We saw you just hit him. I just think this is ridiculous. I don't know what happened on the police report. We have no evidence of how this was written up. But, I mean, effectively, it's like a he versus she, and she destroyed her own evidence by rear-ending him. But it gets wild. Now, you took a standard, like, $1,200, like, retail fix your fender and turned it into $40,000 in damage on this guy's car, $20,000, whatever, $10,000 in damage on your Audi because you can't handle somebody brushing against you. Now, do I say either of them are in the right? No, they're both right? They're two that have now taken minutes of our lives to entertain us with their fraudulent inability to be normal human beings. Because this guy, if I brushed against the car, I would have been like, oh, let me pull into the gas station here. I just hit that girl's car, or whoever was in the car. I just hit that car. Let me pull over and be like, I'm sorry, I just hit your car. But he did pull into traffic versus pulling into the gas station. So he also pretended like he did nothing wrong, which makes him somebody who would probably bounce and not do that. Because he's like, I didn't do anything, you just hit me. And that was a bad move on his part. Probably one of the more outlandish things I've seen caught on film. When he went to the gas station, he got the footage from the gas station to support his story, but he didn't get the footage to support her story. Now, what is this? What do we learn from this? Other than two a-holes arguing with each other, a damaged Lambo, damaged Audi, and 15 minutes of our lives, what are we gaining? Well, we're gaining the knowledge that we should all buy dash cams, because a dash cam answers all of this. And even if like somebody hits you and bounces, you get them on dash cam. You get their license plate, and you can be like, that guy clearly hit me. Here's the dash cam. You can see my car get hit, almost hit the biker, ran through a red light. That guy's facing a couple of tickets. He's got damage to his car, damage to her car, and his insurance has to pay for it. The rational response was not what she did. It was her new car. I get it. Like, we're all car people. If somebody damaged your car, it's just a car. You have insurance. You should have insurance, whatever it is. Like, you just fix them. Like, they're cars. And yes, it was your new car. Could have been, you could have left the dealership lot with that car right now. But then why would you then say, like, you scratched my car, I'm going to hit it with a bat, I'm going to set a fire? Like, why would you do this? It makes no sense. So what did we learn? Get a dash cam. Don't go crazy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Rob Ferretti, thanks for watching. I was at a loss for words on this one. I'm glad I waited to make this video to allow the additional evidence to come out there. Otherwise, I would have been roasting Karen like everybody else.